All right, so Three Ninjas Podcast, Domino, Hess Jones, Bobby, and we finally got this fucking Zoom to work. So now we have a special guest on the line. So now if you're watching this later in the fucking ethos of YouTube and all that shit, or if you're hearing it, on your SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, Spotify, all that bullshit, all that, yeah. So on the line right now, we have, like I said, a very special guest. He's been on Comedy Central. He's been on Amazon Prime. He's been on HBO. He currently has a new comedy album that came out, I think the 1st of June. Titled Nore. So,
yes, sir.
On the line right now, we have comedian Nore Davis. Nore, how are you, man?
Gang. We out here. Doing good, man. Doing good on this Sunday, Staying low and trying not to spend no money.
Word. I think we all, just trying to get through life, trying to spend the least amount of money. We travel places like, gas, like, I don't know if I can come there. I don't know if I can go where you talking about.
Nigga, like I said, inflation up. Sour power straws are up. Everything's up. we paying for this white world war.
Yeah.
We paying for the white world war.
Yeah.
White folks still at war. We paying for it.
Yeah.
And we don't even know what the score is.
That's a fact.
They winning, they losing. What's happening?
Yeah, what's that shit, Johnny Depp?
Yeah, pretty much. Gas prices.
Fucking school shootings.
Oh, yeah, all that.
Oh, yeah.
True.
Is that?
Ukraine still going at it?
Forgot about that shit overseas real quick.
Yeah, Ukraine, they going at it and don't even know, what's popping? What's the score? All that shit. So, just laying low and just trying to get my mental state right to be funny in these weird ass times,
Word.
being black. You know how this shit is, man. They just expect us just to be funny and entertaining. Like none of this shit is like affecting anybody. Shit is weird. But very happy to be on this podcast, man, with y'all.
Thank you. Now, how do you deal with that though? Because I'm pretty sure that people, know you're a comedian. And they're like, "Hey, nigga, tell me a joke. I'm be funny right now." We like, nigga, real world shit going on.
Nigga, they kiss my ass. I wish they would tell me that. Tell me a joke, funny to die. I think they stopped saying that shit. I just take time to myself. Like even Sunday right now, like I'm just in Brooklyn chilling with my lady, just like doing nothing. Like we about to just. I'm doing a podcast now. And then after that, just gonna watch some P Valley and smoke and coast.
Word.
So when I have those downtimes, man, it really helps me to like, all right, let me rev up and make some fun shit or, talk some shit, work on some material. And last night I was working on new material too. So, and it's weird because the audience are like rich. So only rich people can afford the comedy clubs now. Niggas ain't pulling up to no $20 cover and 2-3 minimum. And they don't know the niggas in there. They ain't no niggas. That's all white folk, bro. So I'm just like, all right, let me bomb in front of these niggas because they can afford it.
Yo, white people got money to be curious and that's hilarious.
Yo. I mean, I think I recently just figured out that's their culture, man. Just being curious and just going over there. Like, what y'all doing?
What is that?
What is that? Give me that. I want that.
That's true. What is that? I want it now.
And yeah, what is that? I want it now. And then next week it's like, it's ours.
Yeah.
Like,
we came up with it.
Wait, wasn't my nigga Jeff Brown here? Nah, he gone. What you talking about? He was never here. That's critical race theory. You tripping. That never happened. The hell wrong with y'all?
Oh,
God is looking crazy.
So first thing I want to know is how's your mom doing, man? Because I saw the post. Man. I just wanted to make sure everything was on the up and up.
Thank you. Man, that is a tough one, man. Thank you for your love and concern. Oh, she's in we have her in a hospice. So now it's just like, loving her while she's here, So that's the serious part. The funny part about it is like, nigga, I don't know how she does it. I would have been gone, nigga. I would have stage 4. Oh, word? All right, well, I'm out, baby. I'm out. We ain't gonna do this. Let's wrap this up. I would not want to be like, she's strong, man. I love her, man, But I'm like, damn, nigga. I hope I have a loved one, or even myself. Throw in the towel, my nigga.
the towel.
Throwing the towel. Throwing the towel. Like I feel it's weird because like my comedy voice is how I mourn through this, and then there's the other one that's judging me for saying that. But it's just funny. It's just like, my nigga, yo, just throwing the towel, my nigga. I'm good. Like, bye. Give me an extra dose of morphine. I'm out of here. Cause now she's just sitting up here, you know, just stage four, and like she's being fed and everything through a tube, and she's very alert. She's aware, you know, talking, loving her while she's here. But you know, she's slowly deteriorating, you know, and it's just so hard to see your mother, like, you know, your mom's just, you know, stage 4 cancer. That's, you know, that's the final form of Majin Buu, man. That's the final cell. That's the final cell form, bro. Like, you can't beat that, man. So, poor thing, you know. So, thank you for asking. Yeah, it's just, it feels like it's torture. To tell you the truth, it's torture, man. It's like Hellraiser. You know Hellraiser? How they be like, yes, your pain is my pleasure. It feels like that. It's like, Ma, oh God, Ma, please. Just, nigga, if I was you, I'd be gone. But, you know, making her comfortable, loving her while she's here, and that's,
best you could do.
Yeah. That's it. That's it. It's all we can do, you know? And that was what I wanted to get her to, like, but she wasn't even telling us how she was really going through it. Like, she just kept saying, I can't eat. And we didn't know it was the cancer shutting her down from eating. She never really told us that information. So she was withholding that. So she's like she's a prideful woman. You know what I mean? So luckily we got to her in time, got her to the hospital, you know, put some more quarters on the video game, put some more sand in that hourglass. And, you know, sand is running and she's running. And I'm glad we got it to that point where people can come and visit and love her. So thank you for asking, man.
Yeah, man, no problem. Man. I know it's a
thank you, man.
touchy subject for a lot of people. It's a lot of, you know, just unfortunate passes out here, you know, just to have that on your plate along with, like, you know, still police brutality, his school shootings, his fucking just wilding white people. It's just a lot of shit. So to deal with that personally, just had to ask about it.
It's so much, bro. And it's not even like if she passed, like she's still here.
Yeah.
It's like my nigga, if it was me, I'd be gone. I'm like, no one does. I'd be like, how long
check, please. I'm fucking out of here.
Yo, I'm gonna get out of here. No, prop me up, clean my mouth, and it's like, oh God, nigga, I told you, man. I told my lady 69, man. That's the age. I'm out.
Why 69?
I don't know. It's just a good number. Feels like a good number. I feel like 70's a little too old. I think my 60's gonna be fire, and just put me in my Lamborghini and a double shot of morphine. I'm out, baby. I'm out. Cruising down that fucking turnpike. I'm going. Yeah, I want to do. That's my death shit. I want to do Grand Theft Auto. Like, I want to see if I can get 5 stars in a Lambo on the New Jersey Turnpike, and the first nigga to the Delaware Bridge wins. That's what. And right there, I'm gonna hit right into the fucking bridge, into the river, and that's it. I ain't taking nobody with me. You know what I mean? Like, just that Lambo. Yep.
just that Lambo. Me and my
man. I'm out, and let that insurance money go to my daughter. You know what I mean? I already got it all planned out, baby.
Right. Now, a comedian's brain, is it ever allowed to rest, or is everything turned into a bit eventually? Because that's, you know, trauma, good shit, bad shit. It's just everything in the world's like you observe, and then you're just like, oh, I could make that funny. Yeah,
nigga, great question, bro. Yeah, it's never turned off, man. I put this trauma to work, baby. that fucking judgmental, shameful voice that you grew up with, probably your mother, your grandmother, your dad. That voice in my head is definitely my mom, and it's just always judging. Even right now, it's like, why are you sitting like that? Why you look like that in the camera? Can they even see you? Does that guy even like you? Oh my God. What is this podcast? It's like my brain don't shut the fuck up. So it's like, all right, I just direct it towards topics. I'm like, just attack that and shut up and leave me alone before it attacks me, you know? So yeah, eventually it's just brain just going, thinking of what bits what actually is the core of the subject, what it is, and then like find the angle. I usually find the angle and then I go with that, man. So like, yeah, it does not turn the fuck off unless I smoke.
Right.
Indica is a good one. Indica, that's that knockout weed. Like, good night, nigga. Like, and then sativa, I recently shut it all down, dog. Like, turn it off. Like that old black man, the janitor in the school. Like, turn these lights off. It's like, turn all these goddamn lights off. Like that. What the hell, y'all? This supposed to be closed at 12. What the fuck are y'all doing? I would close. Yeah, indica, that's my shit. But like, I just discovered sativa, which is like an upper and feeling good. I had that at the Roots picnic. I was like, ooh, this is good. I might have to get on that sativa bag, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I'm in Yonkers, so they weed is trash. God damn. Niggas is smoking Home Depot clippings or some shit. Home Depot grass. The fuck is this? This shit was grown in the plant section of Home Depot. Like, the fuck is this hybrid? Yeah, so yeah, bro. Just it never shuts the fuck up. And so I just point it to a topic and then I'll attack it. And other than that, I just don't listen. But yeah, man, it's always going.
Right.
It's always going. Mm-hmm.
So you mentioned the Roots picnic. I was gonna bring that up later, but how was that experience, man?
Bro, the Roots picnic it's like it's a nice little indie black wave that's coming. Like, they've been doing it for years, I heard, but this recent one is good. I encourage everybody to go, and I feel like it's like the beginning eras of like what Afropunk was, where it was just like, you know, all for us, FUBU.
Yeah, right.
it was FUBU, you know, and then it got bigger, and then it got international, and shit got crazy. But it was spectacular, bro. It's I mean, you can watch G Herbo on one stage, and then Jasmine Sullivan on the main stage as a black man. What do you do?
Balance, nigga. We all need balance.
Exactly, nigga. So it's just like, all right, let me get my who wants to smoke with me. Who wants to smoke with me? And then let me run over to the other stage and get that pain.
You can't shoot niggas then hear about hotels after. That's crazy.
Yo, bro, it's crazy. Yeah, and then hear about the hotels. Yep, it was great. And then like, I think Sunday was 5 because they had Music Soul Child, SWV, and Keisha Cole, and you know, everybody singing their heart out.
Yeah.
It was a beautiful experience, bro. Definitely next year, I encourage everybody just to like get a taste of it, and just being around us. Where, you know, we just some beautiful people, great vibes. The only thing I would say is like, yeah, black people, we gotta let go swag surf. I think we do that. Swag surf was every 3 hours. Swag surf, and before I let you go, the Beverly one and the one with Beyonce.
We never played a Beyonce. Why are we playing the Beyonce one, yo?
Playing the Beyonce one, man. Every 3 hours on the dot. And what's the other one? Oh yeah, we're in Philly, so you know, Dreams and Nightmares.
Yo,
I mean, that's mandatory.
I mean, come on. We got the Roots picnic, nigga.
No, you gotta play that.
I know you gotta play it. I'm just saying.
Hold on, wait a minute.
3 hours.
Every 3 hours?
Of
every day yes, every 3 hours. Like, all right, Dreams and Nightmares. It's 6 o'clock.
It's nightmare time, yeah.
Is that Dreams and Nightmare? Oh,
Yeah.
It's 9 p.m. It's time. It's funny. It's like every DJ's like, I'm gonna get mine off. Like,
I don't care if it was played 45 times today.
Nigga, exactly. In the audience, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, day 3 Sunday, I'm in the audience, like, my nigga again. And then, but our body can't fight it. We naturally have to be like, I used to do the times that just love it.
Exactly.
Like, I'm singing it with an attitude, like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, wait a minute. That's what I'm saying.
DJ just saying, I thought I was finished, but nah, that's
Kind of like your birthright at this point. Like, if you're black, you got to know these 3 songs.
Bro, yes. That is basically probably be a TikTok challenge song.
Right.
That is definitely 3 black songs that's like on heavy rotation at every event. And it's like, I mean, I guess at first I was like, let it go. But now I'm like, yeah, we got to spread the time out. Not get rid of it, but that's our anthem.
Yeah.
Right.
what else? Like, what happened? Oh, Mary J. Blige, she came out like everything was running late. You know, black people.
Yeah.
Everything was like 3 hours late, like 2.5 hours late. So Auntie Mary came out like 11:50. Them aunties left, man. They kind of left a little early. They was like, "Look, I'm tired. I gotta go. Yeah, it's time to go to bed." And Mary so good, yo. She just out there, you know. She's mommy from Power, right? Ain't she like the mom from Power? Like she working, and so she made everybody sing the song. So she'd be like, "I'm going." And she would point the mic to the crowd like, "Y'all got it. Go ahead."
I've been doing this shit for 20 years. Y'all turn.
It's your turn, basically. I'm going down. Love it out, man. She made everybody sing them songs, which is so cute. She was like, "Look, I'm tired, y'all. Y'all got this shit." I'm trying to think about favorite. That's my favorite performance, Mary. My other favorite performance was Summer Walker. Oh my God.
Oh, how many broken-hearted bitches was in the crowd when that happened?
Yo, so many. And even when she wasn't performing, she doesn't like performing. Like I'm hearing my lady was telling me she doesn't like performing. So you can see it on her face. Her face was like the whole time, like, am I done? Is this over?
Anxiety's kicking her ass right now.
The anxiety was kicking her ass. Like, I don't want to do this. I don't like how this sounds. So then she walk off and the band keep playing. So the band's playing like, this bitch does this all the time. Don't worry, she'll be back.
Bitch, you be all right. You go out there and sing and then we be done.
You'll be all right. Yeah, so she just like the band just playing. And then one point, the backup singer, she came out there and just started singing, you know, because like Summer needed more time. And I think she came out, did one more song and then that was it. She doesn't say bye. She just leaves. She just leaves.
Like, this is over now.
I love it. I wish as a stand-up I could perform my jokes like that. Just like, look, I don't like this shit. The world is on fire.
I'm going home.
I'm going home. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do this shit on Zoom. Zoom me in.
Now, I also heard that you talked to the guy Dave Chappelle.
Ooh, yes, I did. Man.
How was that interaction?
Man, that was good, man. He's a comics comic. He is definitely like 30 plus years in the game. So it was great to hear him where he addressed the Monique and DL Hughley situation in he came in the perspective of a stand-up comedian. Like, damn, man, like that shit is crazy what's happening between those two. I mean, we all know what happened. Right. But he was giving more of like details of like, there's something deep-rooted happening with Monique that he doesn't like, and he hopes that she gets, you know, healing from that. And so it was just being, you know, cause you know my brother's transgender, so like I was in enemy territory. It was like I was like on the side just watching Skeletor talk, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm in Castle Grayskull, nigga. This shit wild. And then he told me to go and perform, open up for him. I was like, oh shit. And you know, so I sold my brother out for a week, and when I came back, I was like, bro, I'm sorry, dog. Like, what do you do when your childhood nigga you look up to don't fuck with trans people? Like, what do you do? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know who y'all grew up with. Like if Raphael was like, you know what, I love you, man. You like, I love you too, Raphael. And he's like, yeah, but I don't fuck with trans people. You like, all right, well, I mean, okay. Like, what the fuck?
I mean, we wasn't talking about that, but okay.
Like, I love you for you. Yeah, out of nowhere. Like, yo, what you talking about, Elmo? Yeah, Elmo, like, yeah, I think there should just only be two genders. I don't understand that trans shit. Like, all right. Yeah. Okay, Elmo, you know, all right. I guess that's what we doing. That's how I can describe my appearance. And then I got out of the Castle Grayskull. I was just like, oh shit, I was tripping, bro. Like I was, man, you join any group for 3 days, man. You gonna join them. Fuck it. Nigga, y'all three niggas go to KKK. After day 3, you're like, well, you know, the niggas was tripping over there.
Them hoods is fire.
Yeah. And you know, I did not know this cloth was so breathable.
They got this shit in red? It's in red.
I mean, listen, crosses can keep you warm, you know?
Exactly. Hilarious. The crosses keep you warm. I mean, that's just free heat on your lawn.
It's free heat on your lawn.
free heat right there. You know, it cut me down on my Con Edison bill. And then you get out of it. People's like, yo, you was fucking tripping. Like, you right, I was tripping. My bad, dog. So it was
you
like
see
that.
hate, I see savings.
Yo, exactly. I see savings. Yeah. They was just trying to warm up the house. I mean, you know, it's cold out. That's fucking hilarious, bro. Yeah, so that's how I describe that experience. It's just like, oh shit, I'm in Castle Grayskull, and I get out of it. I'm like, oh shit, this nigga, wow. Yeah, but you know, he's an old head, you know what I'm saying? So he doesn't really understand the insensitivity it is. And plus, you know, niggas like 30 plus, 60 million. What else he gonna talk about?
Right.
At this point, I tell my brother and community trans me, I'm like, they just trolling now. Now they just trolling.
Yeah.
They just trolling. Now this shit is just like, bruh, like y'all dead ass have nothing else to talk about because it's, you know, as social media and the algorithm, it don't matter if it's good or bad if it gets engagement. So that's gonna get engagement. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's from more of a smart and dumb way of just trolling with the specials, you know. That's all that shit is. I mean, and like when I'm watching him perform, he's just a older black man who's goofy and just wants to tell jokes about everybody.
Yeah.
That's the safe way of putting it. But then the other side is like, yeah, nigga, I sold my brother for a spot on Chicago.
Fucking nigga Chappelle, nigga.
Exactly, man. Like, he's the reason why I got into stand-up. And then you see him do the transphobic type jokes. It's like, damn. You know, what you gonna do when, you know, I don't know, Chippendale Rescue Rangers, right? Yeah, like Batman, Chippendale Rescue Rangers. Like, who else? I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the whole Mickey Mouse, DuckTales, they like, yo, we'll fuck with trans people. You're like, well, I guess that's what, okay. I'm with you, Donald.
Now, from
it was
no, go ahead.
But yeah, it was a good. No, it was a good experience. So it was a good experience, and even all that stuff, I'm like starting to work out in my head. I want to like bring that to the stage because like that's just an angle I had never heard of, or perspective I never encountered. So it's so raw, but honest. Yeah.
Word. Now, listening to your stand up, I've come to the conclusion you're a big fucking nerd. Like,
yes,
you're really into this nerd shit. So,
yes, I am, bro.
A very important question I have is, who's your favorite Ninja Turtle and why is it Raphael?
Oh man, hell yeah. Well, Raphael, I mean that's the nigga of the group. That's why I gravitate. He's a real nigga. He can't stand his fucking snooty ass uptight Leo. Michelangelo's a goofball. Like, he kind of relates more to Mikey because he's a goofball, but like, you know, he's younger than him. And Donatello, he's his own tech nerd. So like, it's like, I mean, you saw the new updated Ninja Turtles. They basically they put a do-rag with eyes.
Oh yeah, that's what they did for the movie. Yeah.
Wait, Raph got waves?
No, it's the same shit. It's a bandana, but the eyes is cut out.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's a do-rag with the eyes cut out, bro. I'm like, that's a whole nigga. They even know it.
Might as well put a Scully on a nigga. Like,
they put a Scully with 2 holes in it. I'm like, yo, they even know. So like, he's a real one, bro. And then definitely from the 1989 film, that's one of my favorite films as a kid, and I remember watching that shit in the theater, and that shit was fire. And I remember
I saw the tattoo you got with a Raph in the tub. I was like, that's an interesting one. That's an interesting scene to put on there. It's like very, very pivotal.
Oh, when they slapped him?
Yeah, when they threw it into a fucking roof.
Yeah, that is my Summer Walker tattoo right there.
I was hurt when they threw Raph. That nigga didn't move.
Bro, that's when my nigga was down and out. That's how I feel all the time before I'm about to perform. Just down and out. Beat the fuck down.
I feel like I'm in a tub of sorrow.
Nigga, I'm in a tub. I'm like, nigga, that is me sewn up in a perfect picture. So I had to get that tattoo. Yeah, that's Raphael getting his ass beat and he in the tub. Yep. I love that shit because my niggas really on the roof. Like, how you expect y'all niggas gonna beat me?
And then, right? Like, 100 over here, like, good answer. Good answer.
He said, oh, shit. All right.
He's like, oh, you got your people. You ain't say all that.
Exactly. So imagine all those ninjas just like, police brutality, inflation, anxiety, depression, war, bills, doubt, insecurity. It's just like, oh, that's how y'all gonna beat me. Okay, good answer. Good answer. So that metaphor is just a perfectly written scene, and it just speaks to me. So yeah, I'm such a big fucking nerd. You're right. And I don't know. Yeah, I just want to be that type of black stand-up who has a little bit over, like a little bit much more like nerd references in his punchlines. I just think that's kind of cool, just to have that and speak to the real niggas out there and my ladies and non-binary, everybody, of just like putting in just a little bit of nerd culture in stand-up. That's my wave. I love doing that.
Mm-hmm. So
it's literally me.
So how I first discovered you, right, is I was on Kevin Eastman's page and he had posted a clip of this bit you did about the Ninja Turtles. When I heard that shit, I was like, this nigga got me already. I don't give a fuck if he's funny or not. I'm gonna check all his shit out.
Fire, bro.
So I saw that shit. I was like, yo, that's dope that Kevin Eastman actually recognized it and then posted it on his page.
Yeah, man. I mean, I won.
Yeah,
I won.
I'm fine. Like, I'm fine. The rest is just extra credit now. But like, yes. So imagine Kevin Eastman is like, yo, I don't fuck with trans people. Like, what you gonna say?
Yeah, I've talked to Kevin Eastman several times, and if he said some shit like that, I mean, sometimes you gotta care. Sometimes you just not gotta care about him.
Yo, Kev, man, like, yo, you tripping right now. But like, look, I'm with you, whatever we gonna do. But like, I can't be with you though.
Yeah.
But anyway, that was that was fire. Like, cause that was me too, bro. I sent like that clip to his page because I met him. Cause he's at all the Comic Cons. Like, if you know, he's basically the white version.
He's everywhere.
He's the white version of the Black Ranger. That nigga gonna be at every event and he's signing. And like, good for him. That nigga's always there. So I told him, I did a comic view thing, and he was like, oh, word. Not comic view, excuse me, Comedy Central bit. And he was like, oh, word, oh, cool, man, yeah, send it. And then his wife heard, like, oh, really? That's so dope. Yeah, send it to this email. So she gave me her personal email, and I sent it to him. And then that's when they replied, and then they posted it. And I didn't even know they was gonna post it, but that shit was fire. And then he sent me like a care package of like signature Ninja Turtle stuff, like with his logo on it. And the Last Ronin, that comic book that just came out, he signed the first cover for me. So I have that framed. And yo, bro, yeah, I know. Sorry. I mean, but I can send you a picture of it.
Nigga said, yo, you can fucking buy this NFT.
I can send you the NFT of it if you want. You can have it in your virtual room.
Nah, fuck out here.
Yeah, he's stupid. My face, bro. He's stupid. He's like, yo, I hate you, nigga. Shut up. That shit was fire, bro. Yeah. So I didn't even know, like, that's what's up. Like, I didn't even know niggas really be following Kevin Eastman like that. But like, yeah.
Oh, nigga, I am Turtle God over here.
Oh, word.
I'm one of them niggas. Like, I'm one of them. I've been watching since the 1990s cartoon all the way up to, even if I don't like the shit, if it's Turtles and it's whack, I'm gonna still watch it.
Exactly.
Comics, games, all that shit.
Yeah, I watched all of them except for the Disney XD one. Did you see that new one?
I see everything, nigga. I seen the Batman one. I seen.
Oh, the Batman one was hard. The Batman was fire.
That shit was tough. The Disney XD one,
killed that shit.
It was a thing.
It happened.
It happened. Didn't say I enjoyed it, but Turtle, so I'm already in it.
Yeah. I don't think I like that animation for it, and not even on some like old British shit. It's just like, I don't know what they were trying to go for that, but it's all good. But like, such a short head. So wait. So who's your favorite? Who's your favorites?
My personal favorite changes with every iteration. So from like the fucking comics, might have been Michelangelo, like the 80s comics. When the movie came out in 1990, it was Donatello. Turtles 2 came out. It might have been Raphael. Turtles 3 might have been Mikey. It just changes every time I watch them. I'm like, oh, I fuck with this nigga in this one. But the other one's like, everybody else kind of like up there.
I like that, man. You have like a very particular taste. Like, yeah, at the diner I like coffee, but at the restaurant I want wine.
Nah, because like I'll be watching the cartoon. I'm like, oh, Donnie mad smart, and then they'll put him in the movie. I was like, this nigga Donnie tough as hell. Like he damn near beat everybody up. And then like you know. He was using big words when he called Casey a claustrophobic.
Hilarious.
But then I got it when I was older. I was like, this nigga Casey thought he was calling him gay. I was like, you want a fist in the mouth? Never even looked at another man.
Claustrophobic.
Yo, I didn't even know that. What film? Wait, that was the
That's the second one, right?
That was in the first one.
Oh, that was the first one. Yeah.
This is the point where they left the farm. Raphael was up.
Yeah.
Them niggas left the farm, got back in the sewer, and they was about to go fight the Foot to find Splinter.
Yeah.
And then
That's
Casey
right,
was
I
like,
remember, yeah.
Casey was like, I'm not sleeping down here. And Johnny was like, you're a claustrophobic.
Yeah. Classic shit. You're a claustrophobic. I'm what?
What, nigga?
Yeah, he reacted like he called him like he was gay or something.
Yeah.
It was like, calm down, bro. Like, you don't like small spaces.
Never even looked at another man.
yeah, exactly. I never looked at no other man. What you talking about? Like, yo, that shit was hilarious. Yeah, nah, Splinter was firing that. All right, so like, and so in the 90s movie, you like Donnie in that one.
Right.
All right, where Donnie was firing that one. I like Raphael. I mean, obviously because of the tattoo. What about you other guys? Who y'all fuck with?
Michelangelo. I've always liked Michelangelo. I like being goofy and shit.
Yeah,
just having a good time. So, and pizza.
Pizza. Nigga, pizza owes them all the money, bro.
Yeah, Pizza Hut it was popping back then.
Wasn't it Domino's that got delivered?
Nah, Pizza
No, it
Hut.
was Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut?
Pizza Hut was popping. You remember the Pizza Hut commercial at the beginning of the tape, nigga?
Yeah. Games in the distance, sunrise on, it strikes on the battery.
Yo, classic, yo. Man, this is my dream, man. Just to get on the podcast and nerd out with some niggas, man. I love it.
That's us, nigga. I'm saying.
I love it. I love it.
We actually got a take about the movie. You know, everybody talks about Batman and Superman and all that shit. Mm-hmm. Ninja Turtles is arguably the greatest, not the greatest, but the best comic book movie ever.
Yes.
Possibly
fact,
the best.
It is one of the greatest comic book movies, especially the 89 one, the 1991.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, Jim Henson was in a building.
Yo, it was real niggas in them suits.
Yeah.
Corey Feldman.
They went to Sesame Street himself.
Right? It was like, hey, nigga, we want 5-foot turtles in a fucking sewer. April O'Neil, Casey Jones. We want to wreck shit.
And Jim Henson said, "Say less."
Say, nigga,
say less.
I fuck with frogs and pigs all day. Turtles is nothing, nigga. It's nothing, nigga.
And these niggas fight. Oh man,
can't tell me shit.
Sign me up. I mean, yeah, it's arguably one of the. I mean, I don't know if that's even an argument. Yeah, it is the best comic book film out. I mean, if we think of some others, I mean, yeah, like Marvel and everything's going down the line, but like as an independent cartoon, as where it was, the animation was only created to sell toys.
Yeah.
Where like the animation surpassed the toys.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it definitely did that, and it was. I related so good to it because just like y'all three, man, like I never really had any older brothers, and I'm the oldest one.
Yeah.
So I always saw myself like, oh man, those if I had brothers, they would be like that, and I would be the red one. I would have a goofy one, the smart one, and a fucking mama's boy one.
He just yeah.
I think it's just a perfect characteristics, and yes, it is the greatest comic book movie out there. Compared to what, like,
especially for the time.
Yeah, like niggas thought Turtles was real, motherfucker.
Nah, that shit broke records for the time it was out. That shit was a damn near like an independent film when it came out.
Yeah, nigga, exactly. And like, I don't know if you saw How It Was Made or something like that. Like it was on Netflix or something. Like there was a good documentary.
Oh yeah,
like,
they went through I saw that.
The grits and grind of like how to make that independent movie. And like I love to hear those type of stories of like, wow, it's just like us. Like y'all create a podcast, or I'm doing comedy. It's just people just creating dope shit, and like you just can't lose. It's just so inspiring. So I owe the Ninja Turtles my life. When I'm on that Emmy stage or Oscar, I'm like, I would like to thank Raphael from the Ninja Turtles. And the Three Ninja Podcast. Thank you. I would like
nigga, if you ever remembered us besides this point, I fuck with you.
That's a fact,
man. Yeah, no, when you hit me up, I was like, for sure, man, that's easy, man. Any black media that hits me up, I always say yes, because it's just, we're always clinging on to the white ones and like mainstream, but it's just like, my nigga, y'all are just as live as they are too. It's just like they're older,
right.
And also it's not even those times anymore. So it's an honor to be on y'all podcast, to be real talk. You know what I mean? Like,
appreciate that, man.
Hell yeah. All right, so back to Ninja Turtles.
so now, speaking of Ninja Turtles, right? For your newest album, you work with Ben Bishop on the artwork.
Yeah, glad you picked up on it. Yes, I did, man. Ben Bishop, yeah.
Ben's been on the show before. Shout out to Ben.
Oh, Ben, he's been on that show?
Kevin, you got us fucked up, though. So Ben Bishop's been on the show. Kevin Eastman's been on the show. We've had a lot of guests. We've had a lot of people.
Bro, yeah. Fire. All right, yeah, no, I gotta download those episodes. Nah, I just be saying yes to shit. You know?
No, I feel you.
I feel you know, but now we got some good guests. So, but yeah, Ben Bishop, how'd you hook up with him?
So send it with Kevin Eastman. Like Kevin Eastman's wife is the one that really runs the behind the scenes.
Oh yeah.
So she had a Halloween. Yeah, exactly. So you know the vibe. Yeah. So she had like some Halloween spectacular a fundraiser where they would draw the Halloween versions of the Ninja Turtles. And so I was the host for that. So the illustrators on that panel was Ben Bishop from Ronin. I forgot the other guy's name, but he was also the head director and illustrator for the Ninja Turtles in 2013 animation. That cartoon, the TMNT one, that movie.
Yeah.
Which is like one of the best animated movies also. That shit fire. And there was another artist in there too. I can't think of his name, but that's how I met him. Like, do that little free gig, and they paid me in like Ninja Turtle memorabilia, and I'm fine. I was like, yeah, have that nigga draw on everything and send it to me. Yes, yes. My inner child loves all of it. So yeah, that's how I met him, and then I pitched him the idea via DM, and he was like, "Fuck yeah, I'm with it." And so we drew it out. Did you guys get a copy yet? I gotta send y'all a copy, man.
Nah, I didn't get it, but that would be much appreciated. So there's like a comic book in like the actual book. So you got an actual real. That's how I know this nigga old. Like just like they got an actual CD with like shit in the book. Like it's a comic. It's a comic in the book.
Yep. Yeah, reminiscent of the Best Buy days. Them Nobody Beats the Wiz days. Where you can get like an album and get a booklet in there, and it'd be like all the R&B niggas. Sometimes we have the lyrics, or sometimes it just has them looking like a yearbook. Yeah, I love that era, man. So I just wanted to bring a little nostalgia to that, and literally make that a comic book. And the album is a QR code inside the CD. Yeah, that shit. And Ben Bishop, and like the whole story is basically like Akira themed, but it's an original story. The whole album is Akira themed, but the actual story is original. Like me and this other comic guy, Chris Daniels, he wrote a comic book for Batman. He wrote on Batman. And his comic book is in Forbidden Planet. That shit's all in Manhattan.
Yeah.
So I connected with him. I said, yo, let's write this comic book. He was like, fuck yeah, that's fire. So so it's I gotta get you a copy, man. I gotta send y'all a copy, man. It's shit crazy, man. It's fire.
I give you that.
So when I'm out
after that,
yeah, for sure. Yeah, I got you, man. When I'm on the road, I'm gonna have a bunch of them with me. So it's just cool to have to sell.
Word. Now, speaking of the album, it just dropped on June 1st.
Gang.
Great album.
Thank you, sir.
Now, on the intro, is there actually a difference between Nore and Nore Davis, or you just bringing skits back?
Oh, man. Yeah, no, there definitely is a difference. Nore is that raw and unfiltered voice, and Nore Davis is the one who's more timid and scared and doesn't want to cause any trouble, any mischief. So I was able to out the gate, my first joke is about the White World War. And I still perform that bit, and white people look at me like I'm crazy. And I'm like, nigga, that niggas is really fighting each other.
Like white people is you.
It's you. It's literally you. Don't look at me like I'm fucking crazy. Fuck out my face. Like it's you. Like I'm not out here. You know what I'm saying? It's just. But then when I perform that shit in Philly, that shit murdered. Like cause
bunch of niggas with beers cackling.
Nigga, exactly. Bunch of women with
yo, Aki funny, yo. Fuck with Aki.
Straight freeway niggas. Freeway and Eve. Everybody freeway.
Paul Prince everywhere.
Exactly. They all just like, nigga, you got that, dog. Like, yes, like I know I'm not tripping. So yeah, there definitely is a difference. So I wanted to bring in a little flavor from Stefan and Urkel. And that's one of my like top 5 inspirations ever. Like Steve Urkel was a walking SNL show.
Right, yeah.
And nobody.
Nigga made Judy
He went upstairs, dog.
Never came back. Like, nah, we got too many motherfuckers on payroll. Let's just toss this little bitch out. Maybe she'll do porn later. I don't know.
God.
Maybe she'll get money
somehow. She did porn upstairs. That's why they put their ear to the door like, yeah, I think she's still in there fucking. All right, well.
It's a rare condition.
This day and age. Getting banged.
Whoa.
It's a...
Oh, my God.
Getting fucked upstairs. Yeah, it was wild, bro. So Steve Urkel, I brought in that to bring skits. So I brought in that flavor from Family Matters of the intro and outro. And that actress that plays it is Kristen Dawson from Flatbush Misdemeanors.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah. She's so dope. She's so talented. So I gotta release that video too. Like I'm still doing the rollout of the marketing of the album. Cause on social media, you just gotta keep hitting niggas over the head.
Yeah.
With shit. Like my algorithm will reach you one day and then it's gonna reach Putin the other day. Who the fuck knows? Like this shit is
this guy Nore.
Nigga. Yeah. this black kid is funny. Bring him over here.
Bring him here. I want to talk to him.
I want to talk to him. What you want to know about the war?
White's World War?
Yeah, what?
Explain it to me.
That's just racist.
Oh man.
I forgot my next question.
Hilarious.
What was it? Fuck, what was my next question? What was it? Shit.
Wait.
Album, so
the album, right? So the album now.
You start panicking. What you wearing?
Nah, I'm looking at my sheet. I lost my place. I'm like, fuck. But the album, right? So now the bonus track is, I guess, like a bunch of outtakes of niggas in the crowd because you recorded it live,
bro.
Was there anything too crazy that didn't make the CD, or like obviously because there's no visual that I saw anyway? Was there anything like outlandish in the crowd that happened that you can tell us, or anything that we didn't hear that just couldn't make the CD?
I think you guys heard Shorty getting kicked out the show, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I think that's the most wild. But let me think. Yeah, that's really everything you hear like literally was happening. The 11 o'clock show was a straight fight. It was a straight boxing match. I'll never do 11 on a Friday ever again. Like you get the audience, even my fans, like the fans that pulled up, they were dope, but the club's random ass, drunk ass walk-ups outpowered my fans on a Friday at 11. I'll never do that shit again. Cause like that's just a spot where like everybody's drunk, they've been working all day, and they just ready to go somewhere where like, oh, this person is talking, let's fuck this up.
Let's ruin their day.
Yeah, exactly. Let's ruin this shit real quick. But it was just so everything you heard is like it's live and direct, and there are visuals. Like I'm releasing snippets. So even the snippets you see in my reels, those are like from the 11 o'clock show, and I was actually able to get some jokes off. But the only crazy shit was like, Shirley just kept sleeping, and then she would wake up during a punchline. That was weird. That was so weird.
Funny.
Yeah. It's like, why are you out here, girl? Go home. Like, I don't even understand those type of people. Like, I don't want to go home, but I feel like ruining shit.
Nah, she was a single mother. She didn't have a kid, so she was like, I'm going somewhere.
I'm doing something. I'm getting drunk
something.
You're right. She came the fuck out, and then she got kicked the fuck out. I mean, what are y'all doing? Like sometimes people just need a place to sit down.
Right. Knock her right the fuck out.
Exactly. Knock her right the fuck out. So yeah, I just wanted to release all that shit, and I edited it. There were just some parts that like you probably couldn't tell like what was happening because you need to see the visual. So I just made sure that the audio is able to give you a clear visual of what's happening. So yeah.
Got you. Now,
such a fucking I'm a nerd. Let me tell you what happened on the 11:30 show, right, guys? Okay.
Now, this is your 5th comedy album, correct?
5, brother.
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes.
Now, how did you start doing comedy? Let's take it back all the way there.
Let's take it back.
Matter of fact,
okay.
Before you do that, how much time we got with you? Because I know you said you with your lady.
Whatever the time the podcast is, right?
Nigga, like, I keep you on here for 2 hours. Don't tell me that.
Well, yeah, not 2 hours.
Yeah.
You got some of my time, not all my time.
At that point, we're gonna be talking each other's horoscopes. So Taurus. Yeah, man. I'm an Aries, and sometimes I'm dealing with.
I got a Sag moon.
I'm a water sign.
I don't know what none of that shit means.
My girl in the back. You still on there?
Yeah, we're learning about each other.
We talking about Krang, baby. Chill.
Baby, I told you not to disturb me when I'm talking about Krang. The fuck?
No, but so how did you start doing comedy?
Oh man, yeah, in college, bro. Like my senior year, Pratt Institute, I saw Ben Bailey. I was one of those kids that would go to the college shows and just like it just be mean like for the nerds and just be awkward. And it was the cash cab nigga. So I remember watching him and he fucking destroyed it. He just ripped it apart. I was like, oh man, I want to do that. So I got into comedy doing improv. There was an improv on campus, and then the improv was I didn't like it because they kept tapping me out before I could develop my scene. I'm like, y'all niggas is haters. Like, I just sat down at this bar. Let me figure it out what I'm doing next. And they would tap out with a joke. So I was like, all right, fuck it. Let me try this shit by myself. So I found out that comic, Ben Bailey, performs at the Comic Shop Live. Went there one night just to scoop it out. I was like, this shit fire. And they had comedy classes. So I lied to my mom and saying like, yo, I got this college course that's like $400. And... and she's like, all right, well, ask your dad. So I asked your dad, and he was like, yeah, here, nigga, whatever. So I took that money and gave it right to the Comic Strip Live, and I added in a comic strip comedy class into my syllabus as I was in like my first semester of senior year at Pratt. And from there, I just never stopped. I just kept learning the craft. And then after that, it's just be funny, make friends. After that, like you on your own, man. Open mics, bringer shows. I came to the bringer show era, like begging family members to come watch me bomb real quick. Thinking I'm going to get into the club. But no, they just took my family's money and bounced and said thank you. And didn't book me at all. Like, oh shit, this shit is all a lie. Like, this is not how you get booked. So yeah, bro. Like, and then ever since from there, like, yeah, so this summer would be 14 years. Probably, I think it's 15 years. Yeah, 15 years doing it. And so I'm only like Jerry Seinfeld says it, the age that you're doing the stand-up, that's how old you are in real life. So like if you've been doing for 15, you're a 15-year-old on stage. Like like given like Chappelle, who's been doing it probably like 38 years, I think.
Like that.
He's a 38-year-old nigga on stage.
38 disgruntled nigga.
Yeah. Trans, not understanding that nigga.
That's funny because I'm taking one of those classes right now that I paid for and shit. And
nice.
I'm not learning shit.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, what kind of stuff did you learn in that class that you took?
I haven't learned shit. Like
what? what are you learning? Like, what? Matter of fact, it's always about the teacher. Like, you gotta look at him like, nigga, what you do?
No, well, he's done like Comedy Central shit.
Or is this real?
like it's 3 teachers, and they've been doing comedy since forever. Like one person's done like a Comedy Central special, and like this one's doing improv, and she does like she's a writer, like whatever the fuck. So like the first day we get in there, they give us like a worksheet. It's not like a worksheet. It's just like they put like topics on the paper. So it's like, hey, word association. So whatever you think of, write it down, and like just blur it out to see if it's funny. And then basically the whole class was just talking to each other, bouncing jokes off each other. Second class, we actually like performed and shit.
Oh, okay.
So it was like, do you have your 5? So the end of first class, he was like, write 5 minutes. Next week we going to perform it. Come next week, then we perform it. And it's like they give you critiques on that, like how you can improve on a joke, how you can just take out certain words, input certain words, inflection, tone, just stuff like that. But it's like shit I already knew.
Tell you, man,
but I don't have time to write 5 minutes.
Yeah. No matter what joke you got, just add hamburger at the end. Hamburger.
Done.
Gotta get him.
I'm a star.
Hamburger.
Drop the mic. I'm a star, nigga. Bye. Fuck all y'all. Well, yeah. I mean, that's interesting. Yeah. I mean, definitely. It sounds like you don't respect your teachers.
I told these niggas on air, like, either I'm going to learn something or I'm going to get a bit out of this.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm paying to network with niggas, but also I'm going to get some out this shit.
Yeah. Niggas say, I'm going to get something out of this. I'm going to give me a bit or something.
What Denzel say? I'm leaving with something.
I'm leaving with something. Okay. Like, and you do that in Connecticut? They have Is that a comedy club or is it college? Like,
it's a comedy club. They got a Stress Factory. So there's one in New York, and they just put one in Connecticut maybe like 3-4 years ago, something like that.
Not too long ago.
Oh, I know who it is. Yeah, it's that Vinny Brand.
Yeah, Vinny.
Nigga. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Man, giving that white man that money. Yeah, he gonna teach you how to bomb, brother.
I mean, we'll talk off air.
Yeah.
But
okay.
Now, I heard something about you got a Connecticut story, right? So when you were street racing, right? Where was that in Connecticut where you got arrested?
Nigga, I think that was Bridgeport.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Bridgeport. Like, I think it was definitely in Bridgeport, where like it's not far away, but it's kind of far to be out there.
Yeah.
Because I remember my mom beating me, like, why are you all the way out there? Like, yeah, she beat me the next morning. Like, why the fuck you was all the way out there? What the fuck? How you know Bridgeport? Like, like I'm racing, my nigga. Like,
my nigga.
I got a fast ass Civic. I'm hot.
I'm doing things.
I was hot in the streets. Hell yeah, I had a '94 Civic SI black with a sunroof, and it had an H22A Japanese Prelude engine in it, just stuffed in that motherfucker.
Just sound expensive.
The torque was crazy. Yeah, it was. Like, I mean, we talking like early 20s, dog. Like, $1,000, like $1,200 is like $2 million. Yeah, Yeah, 1,200. Like, okay, I can do that now. But back then, I remember like $1,200. Okay, all right. If I work at Boston Market 3 times a day, 3 times a day, I work at Boston Market, and then I go over to ShopRite. I can make it. I was grinding, bro. So like, and this was before, definitely before scandal. So like, over there in Bridgeport, bro, like I beat that yellow Type R. I beat it, and I still to this day I see that fucking guy's face like, one more time, like miming it to me, one more time, and I was like, yeah. And then we lined up, and then cop pulled up right in front of me, and that nigga bounced. I was like, fuck. And then I was just like, yo, we were just lined up, like we were just in the road, officer. He was like, nah, I caught you about the race. I'm like, what you talking about? And then he turned me around, put handcuffs. I was like, oh shit, I'm getting arrested. The fuck? I was like, call Ken Davis. I was like, call my dad, man. He retired cop. Call him. Oh,
niggas love using that line when they got a family member that's a cop. My mom, my dad, yo.
That's the plug. Like, yo, emergency. Please get him in here. But he know me.
But that shit don't work out of state, do it, or does it? Is that shit universal? Where it's like if you a cop anywhere, like if you a cop in one place, you could just use that all over the country. Like, hey, my dad's a cop in Wyoming.
Yeah,
or some shit.
you right. I remember it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. Cause I remember the cop saying to me like, "Well, what that got to do with me?" Like, and I was like, and that was an NYPD cop. I was like, "Oh fuck!" Like, if you NYPD, you saying that? I'm like, you ain't got no love for the Yonkers PD? Like, what's up? So yeah, it varies up and down. What the fuck is that shit gonna work or not, man? I'm gonna tell you, man. Yeah, that's my privilege. That's a tool that I did like to use, nigga. And that nigga hated using that. I was like, yo, you a cop, nigga? Flex, what's up? I'm gonna get in trouble. Hell yeah.
I'm gonna get in trouble. I need you. Help me.
Yeah. You got a Bart Simpson ass son. Like, I'm gonna need your help, nigga. Get me out of this. Like, you got me into some shit I shouldn't have been in there. Hell yeah. I was straight road running. This nigga was coyote. Like, he tired of my ass. And I had those PBA cards. I would pass them out to my niggas. He hated that shit.
Oh, nah.
like if y'all three was like, yo, you got that PBA? I'm like, yeah, I got you. I'll be like, yo, dad, let me get PBA. How many? I just need 3. Fool. Look, man. Like, just
chill.
Like, you asked too many questions.
Don't worry. Like, it's for my It's for my boy. Oh, my other nigga. And I just name random names. He'd be like, oh, all right. Nigga passing them shits out like Pokemon cards, bro. Fuck yeah.
Now, back on the comedy side, do you remember your first bomb or your worst bomb? Which story you want to tell?
Ooh. All right. First bomb and worst bomb. All right. So worst bomb was definitely doing a show. I think it was this Black Room show on Thursday. My boy from Atlanta was down to see me, and Rob Stapleton was hosting. I'll never forget this moment. And it was like a room full of Black people. Even Black people was on the stage and shit. And like, I had this one gas joke that it hits. Well, I wasn't sure if it hits consistently, but I was confident, like, I'm gonna do this joke. And then I get up there, I get so nervous, I forget the gas joke. So I keep going like, yeah, gas is crazy. Gas is crazy. Gas is crazy, y'all. And man, I'm dying, bro. Like, and I don't remember, like, I guess my trauma brain is trying to make me not remember that painful moment. But I remember getting off stage and Rob Stapleton roasted me for 10 minutes of like, damn, y'all, did y'all see that gas joke? I ain't know. I was like, it was straight, like, shredder vengeance. Like, you will reap the day, Rob Stapleton, that you have ever came for Nore Davis. I was straight like Megatron, like, nigga, you will die, Starscream. Like, oh man, but yeah, no, he got that off. That was normal of him. And then my boy was like in the car, just quiet, like, you know, after you get your ass beat, like as bombing. It's just like, don't worry, man. You gonna don't even worry about that. You gonna get back out there. I was like, you right. That was the worst bomb ever, bro. Oh my God. Yeah, years. And then my first bomb, the comic. Oh, yeah. The Comedy Cellar open mic. They used to do open mics way back in the day. Then they stopped it very fast because it was just allowing people to come into that church that they didn't want people to come into, like weird ass people. So I bombed on that open mic because, mind you, I was coming from bringer shows. Like, so every show I'm killing because my family's there.
Yeah.
I'm not even computing that, oh yeah, you invited niggas here, so you're going to win. Duh. So I'm like, oh man, I'm about to kill at the Cellar and watch me get past. Nigga, it was an open mic. I went up there, I did my first gas joke, which I know that kills for the show. And I don't even know what was the gas shit. I don't even remember that joke. Anyway. And yeah, I bombed. Like all those other, cause like open micers, you know, there are other comics too, and like people, and they just looking at you like, fuck out of here, bro. Like, we hate everything here. Open mics, whew, what a treacherous realm. I don't even know what that underworld is at now, but yeah, that's a world. But yeah, that was my first bomb at the Comedy Cellar open mic way back in the day and bombed right there. I was like, oh shit, like, okay, I gotta go really be funny. Like, I gotta go rethink this shit and get back out there and just, keep trying, keep trying until I get it right. So yeah, luckily it's been going all right so far.
Right. So now, what's your writing process?
Writing process. Let's see. Well, it's right now. It's like I'll write a couple notes down, and then the rest is just like working it out on stage, trying to find the rhythm of the laughs, of the pattern. So like, yeah, I'll write a little bit to myself, and then I'll go on stage with it and like figure it out. And then once I get like a couple big, like the laughs that I like in this joke, and then I just try to like be consistent with it. Yeah, that's how. Yeah, then just the consistency is key, man. And then from there, it's like, okay, I got something. And I watch a lot of stand-up too. I even watch new stand-up. I was just finishing that LGBT standout celebration, like where they just threw all the gays up at one point. They gave Chappelle 60 mil and they gave all the gays 6 minutes.
That's funny.
On one special. They just said, another gay person, go.
Yeah.
Go. Another gay person, go. Oh, you go. That shit was fucked up. They even do Wanda Sykes on there. They put Eddie Izzard. I'm like, fam, this is disrespectful. Y'all put Eddie Izzard?
Yo, is she like the queen or king? Is she like the top gay?
Queen.
Queen, okay.
Yeah, queen. You're right, queen. Yeah, because she just recently transitioned, so you're right. Yep, she's a... Because she was a man in drag.
Wanda Sykes?
No, Eddie Izzard.
No, I'm talking about Eddie Izzard. Sorry.
Okay, got you.
Wanda. Yeah, Wanda. Yeah, Wanda. Yeah, you could say queen. My bad.
Yeah.
But I thought you were talking about Eddie Izzard. Yeah, Eddie Izzard. I'm a fan of Eddie Izzard. That whole like that cake bit, like Death of Cake, nigga. Google that shit on YouTube. That shit fire, bro. Like this nigga Eddie Izzard don't miss. Anyway, like, but yeah, they just threw them all on that one special. So like, I watch everything because the more you absorb, the more you know. Like, okay, where can my voice fit in this realm of comedy? Like why would people want to come and hear me talk? And look, it got me onto y'all podcast. Bunch of niggas who love Kevin Eastman. Love it. Like, yeah, that's me. Yeah, y'all are my audience. Hell yeah. Like, just out here finding the audience, bro. So, yeah. And that's my writing process. Yeah.
When you write a joke, do you script it all out, or do you just have like an idea of where you want to go and then you sort of just flush out the middle?
Yeah. I have a rough estimate of like where I want to go with it. Yeah. And then I don't write it out for detail because then that takes it away. So I just have like a word that triggers it, like, like gas. And then I depend on my brain to be like, oh yeah, here's the gas joke. Yeah. That day it was like, I don't know where it's at. I don't know. I'm like, brain, where the fuck is it? I don't know, dog. Like it was here. I don't know. Dance. Just go dance.
Oh shit.
That's literally like fucking crazy, bro. Like, yeah, my trauma voice is on stage telling me what to say, what jokes to do next. It's sometimes it's a good director and sometimes it's my worst enemy. Yeah. So, but all in all, it is an enemy though. So it ain't trying to help me out. It's that trauma from my mom. It's that trauma voice. Like, I don't know if y'all have this too with your family where like I just opened for Chappelle and the Roots Picnic and everything y'all said, y'all congratulate me. It was my mom was the first, I told her about it and she was just like, oh, they shooting out there. Did you get shot? You gotta be careful. It's so dangerous. I'm like, my nigga, I just opened up for the person that inspired me to start this. Nothing?
No.
They shooting over there. You gotta be careful. I'm like, all right, whatever, lady.
Definitely.
So that's the writing process, man. Just like, just dabble it, like write it down and then go on stage and figure it out, the timing of it, the wording of it, how this shit sound, how it feel. It's a whole lot of work. I love it though, but yeah, it's a lot of work just to feel the vibe of it, Yeah.
Now, doing comedies 15 plus years. Have you had your
just 15? I don't think there's no plus. Just 15.
A couple weeks, give or take a month or two.
This podcast, I retired.
But have you had your I've made it moment yet?
Nah. Yeah. I think there's gonna be multiple other I made it moments.
Yeah,
like
definitely.
the first time I got paid to do stand up, that was fire. Like, oh shit, I really found a way of like maintaining my lifestyle with just telling jokes. Fire. And then my Nigga You Made It was my first album, Home Game, where I figured out how to produce my own album, and I got with a record label, and that shit was so fun. That was a nigga I made it. Like, being present, just being, I'm just trying to be the bell hooks of comedy, dog. That's it. Like, I got some fire stuff. I got some dope books. They over there in the section of Barnes & Noble right there. That's it. That's it. I'm just trying to be like, get on my bell hook, my Toni Morrison shit out here. That's it. Like, and then I'm gone, baby.
I'm gone.
So, I'm gone, baby. I'm gone. I told y'all, 69. I'm out. 69.
Me and this Lambo.
Yeah, and my Lambo with the morphine shot. So,
5 stars, peace, bitches.
Yeah. So there's always gonna be many more nigga I made it moments, because I just feel like you gotta celebrate all your wins, man, in this crazy ass world. Like, we downplay so much of what we do, so I just want to, like, I turned it up to her like, hey, I got late night, or hey, I just released this album, I had a party, or doing the first Home Game. So like, I had many of nigga I made it moments, and there's gonna be many more to come. So shit, I'm on this podcast, nigga. I made it. Nigga, I made what?
Nigga, we made it.
I'm talking to 3 homies that also fuck with Kevin Eastman like I do. I mean, yeah, this is a dream. This is a Home Game, baby. Exactly.
You are now a part of the dojo. You are family now.
Yes, dojo. Yes, hell yeah. We got the Black Cobra Kai happening.
Yeah, we should write this shit on the wall somewhere. Exactly. Yeah. What's the name?
Black Cobra Kai.
Now,
I should put 3 Pod Ninjas, right? 3 Pod Ninjas?
Yeah.
3 Ninja Pods?
Yeah, 3 Ninja Podcasts. Yeah, just put that somewhere on this business.
Fire.
Now, so 15 years. Now, when did you actually consider yourself a comedian? Because a lot of people do comedy. They're not comedians, though.
I consider myself a stand-up to be more of an asshole. Yeah. I'm a stand-up because that's a very direct type of art form and comedy that everybody's scared of it. Even actors are scared of it. So I consider myself a stand-up when I, let's see, probably like doing a couple gigs and getting paid for your first gig or getting passed at the comic strip. Stuff like, small stuff like that made me feel like, okay, I'm a real stand-up. Or like my first late night, I wanted to be that type of stand-up where I wanted to be a person that looks like us that's doing late night, you know, a real secret hood nigga. I'm straight from the belly of Yonkers, and I'm out here just telling
my
jokes.
back pocket, nigga. Talk to me nice.
Yo, you know what I'm saying? Talk to me nice, man. I will call the locks. I will call. I know exactly where they live.
Juice for life, nigga. He always there.
Yeah, she help with me and me. Where they at, Nore? What the fuck they doing? What they doing to my young god, man? So yeah, bro. So
Okay.
I think that's the end of that question.
Right now, 15 years doing this shit.
Yes, sir, man.
All the accolades you got. I know you're in a relationship right now, but
yes, sir.
Are there comedy groupies, and what are they like?
What are they called?
If you can't answer, it's all good.
Nigga, you know I can't answer. Like, you know it. Like, I'm glad you tried.
But it was before her.
You right, but I don't feel like explaining that shit. Were you gonna have me explain that on a fucking 5 o'clock on a Sunday? No, but baby, it was about the things. Nah, she's cool, but like, I was never like that. I'm lying. In the beginning, yeah, I was. But it was more about like, oh, hey, you feeling me? I'm more of an empath, so I wasn't like hopping around all crazy. Like I am Mr. Girlfriend nigga, so I need to be emotionally attached or emotionally invested in you. I'm just never one of those like barbaric niggas that's just like fucking just the fuck. I
Mm.
mean, did that in high school and all that, like that strip club shit. And it's just like, all right, this ain't for me, bro. This shit weird.
Yeah.
There's levels of the patriarchy. I'm like, oh man, y'all niggas is wildin'. Like, really? Like, lap dances are $5 upstairs? God damn. All right. What? This economy is going nuts. So I got out that world, and yeah, obviously, next question, because you see me avoiding it and answering it.
So now,
yeah, so it's like, I can't say this.
I know. Just throwing it out there. It's my job. As right now in media, this is what I have to do. Just throw shit out there.
Yeah,
if you
you know
can't
what I'm
answer,
saying?
cool.
Yeah.
Just pivot and dodge that
It's
shit.
all respect. It's all respect. But like, yeah, and how is it like? It's whack. It's heartless. It's a whole bunch of hurt people. Fucking
Meaningless. Just sex.
it's just a whole bunch of hurt people fucking hurt people. That's it.
Now
we're all people that didn't get love from my parents, so we're just trying to find love.
So speaking of hurt, therapy.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Yes,
Is
sir.
comedy your therapy, or do you actually go to a person?
Both. Definitely like go to a person, man. That shit is fire. And also learn so much about yourself, so then you can learn some mental tools to combat, for me, this violent, angry, judgmental, shameful voice. I feel like a lot of Black people have this voice. I can't be the only one where it's like we're such a judgmental, like shaming each other and judging each other, because that's how we came into this country, being judged and shamed through slavery. But it kind of passed on into our elders, and it trickles down. So learning the mechanics of that and where that's coming from in therapy helped me unlock so much more material, much more of my heart, my brain. I think it's fascinating to show the vulnerability to yourself and to your homies and to a therapist. So I encourage y'all, man, if you can, like, just because then that's also going to help you tap into like really why you feel about things, and then you have more of a zoomed out perspective of like, oh, okay, 2 + 2 is 4, and I'm 4. I didn't know that shit. I thought I was 2. I've been the problem all along, and understanding like what you've been through, and those things that you experienced as a child was not okay. And it's good to get some healing from that. So yeah, therapy has been fire, man. It's really have been like life changing, really. Because therapy just came out in 2020. So
I mean, yeah, kind of.
Basically,
it's fairly new. I mean, a lot of white people do it, but they do it. Them therapists just give them drugs. I think that's just another term for drug dealer. They always got some like drugs that this makes me not sad, this makes me happy. I'm like, nigga, I go to the weed man. We do not have no therapist giving us drug slips. The fuck? So, or niggas just go hard and be like, fuck it, I'm gonna do heroin. But anyway, like, yeah, I'm not
final
taking
stage.
no, yeah, exactly, final form. But yeah, so therapy's been fire. And like even the next album / special is gonna be more about like therapy and like the deep divings of my experience, obviously through a Black nerd scope.
Right. Now, are you working on next hour now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This one's going to be the visual, and we're going to definitely get some buyers. That's what I want to do. It's time for a visual. It's time for the visual. I'm not going to do YouTube. I'm just going to wait until I get a good buyer, and we got some good ones looking over the horizon. But first one is just to write the material and get it all together. So I'm figuring that out literally as we.
Yeah, right.
Literally as like yesterday I had 2 shows. I got 1 show tonight, just figuring some ideas out and shit like that,
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm excited for the next one. And also currently promoting this one, and I'm glad to promote it on your platform.
Word. So we definitely gonna put the word out there. So I'm gonna let you go.
My nigga.
For too long.
My nigga.
Final question. We speaking
Yes,
about specials. Do you have a top 5 favorite comedy specials from other comedians, not yourself?
Oh, fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, top 5. Okay.
In no particular order.
Okay, good. Richard Pryor, Live on the Sunset Strip. Wanda Sykes, I'ma Be Me.
Okay.
Martin, You So Crazy.
You So Crazy.
I'm tell him the truth. That's my shit. Fuck. I mean, oh yeah. Yeah. Cat Williams, Pimp Chronicles Part 1.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I gotta bring it. Fuck, no, this is hard.
You see? Nigga got down to 5. Like, oh my God, there's so many.
I just forgot, Bigger and Blacker.
Bigger and Blacker.
Also Kill the Messenger, but also Killing Them Softly. Also, the one he was in San Francisco, that was one of my favorites. Fuck, what's that Chappelle? For What It's Worth. For What It's Worth is I'll put it For What It's Worth up there. Fuck, Chris. I'm sorry, Chris. Shit.
That's when he had that porn stash, right? For What It's Worth. I think
so.
He
had the mustache, and then he talked about
where's job?
Where's job?
Yeah, okay.
Classic. So it's time for me to get my special like that. I like to do the albums because I can get the audio out, kind of like I feel like I'm a SoundCloud stand-up nigga when I'm doing albums. Like, check out my album on SoundCloud, nigga, and also Apple Music. So I get to get my presence be felt, put out some work out there, and also I control it, which I like, and I want to, So then, so now I'm building for the visual, and I might take some parts from the last album because I think some of the bits on this album play off way more better seeing the visual than audio. So I might pick from it. So yeah, bro, I'm excited, man. Thank y'all for having me, dog.
Word, man. Appreciate you for coming through. So new album out now. Nore is on Spotify and Apple Music, I want to say.
Just Apple Music, not Spotify, because Spotify got beef, man. They beefing with comics right now. So
all right, cool. So it's on Apple Music right now.
and my Bandcamp, and you can purchase the comic book as on my Bandcamp. Only available on my Bandcamp. Nore Davis.
Word. Okay, so where else can everybody find you on the socials?
Oh yeah, just Nore Davis, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. That's just where all the jokes they're talking about. Just hit up my reels and you can watch them. They're all right there. Yeah, man. Just feeding the algorithm.
Word.
So it's fire, man. I'm having fun with that too. So yeah.
Yeah. So appreciate you for coming through, Nore. Good luck tonight. Good luck in your career. If we don't happen to speak again, hopefully we do. I'll shoot you the address.
Yeah, no, we do, man. You got my email, send the address, and get out of that class. I don't think you ain't. Don't give that white man nothing.
I mean, I ain't paid him yet. I told him I ain't got it all right now. I got you on a payment plan, so it was I could just dip whatever the fuck I want.
And just go on the open mic, bro, like a guest spot, and then just keep failing, my nigga, until you fly.
Word. Keep failing.
That's it. Just keep failing until you fly. Right. Keep failing until you fly. You're gonna hit it. Then you can be like, oh, all right. This is my vibe. This is my wave. This is my voice.
Right.
So yeah, man. Don't stop, man. Keep going.
Word. Thank you, man.
My nigga, man.
All right, man. Appreciate you for coming through, man. Talk to you soon, my brother.
Love, man. Peace to y'all, man.
All right. Be easy, man.
Gang. Later.